Welcome to another edition of Jacqueline of All Trades, and today it's going to be my first do-it-yourself DIY on how to create the rose blush from Laduree. So without any further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to pan out to our work area. So some of the things that you are going to need will be glycerin, your favorite blush. This one is from Etude House and it's called Peach Shoe Wafers. This one is from NYX and it's called Bordeaux. Then you are going to need some rose water. And I bought these from Amazon.com. They came 3 of these for about $20. Each one is 8 ounces, but you're going to need, I would say, between 1/4 of a cup. So if you get a smaller one, that would work. Also, you're going to need a brush, and this one that I have is the Professional Foundation brush from e.l.f., a pair of tweezers, and you're going to need some sort of petals. Now, I ordered mine. They're paper and they don't have, and they're white, they don't have any colors or dyes. And the reason why I wanted to make it white was because I have very sensitive skin, so I didn't want anything irritating my face. The last thing that you're going to need is some kind of a tool to scrape the blush. And this one is a little chick that I got a long time ago. Now, one other thing before I forget, you're going to need a glass bowl, and this one has some product from before because I've made some roses. I've been doing a lot of trial and error to make sure I got the right formula. And also for the finished product, you also want some paper towels. And for the finished product, you want some sort of a candy dish. Now this one I got from eBay. It was about $20, but you can always use a container that you're comfortable with, that you enjoy. You don't have to buy it. You can just look through your house and see if something that that you want to reuse. Now, before you start, you want to wash your hands very well. You want to sanitize down all of the instruments, the tweezers, the little scraper, the bowls that you're going to use. And I have here some sanitizer for that. So I already taken care of that. So now the petals here come all put together. So I spent some time taking them apart. And so this is what you need basically. Now, so the next step is going to be, how are you going to create some sort of a solution that you're going to put on the petals? So you want to have about a couple of drops of glycerin, not too much. And so I'm just going to eyeball it here, but it's 1, 2, oops, 3, I guess. Then the next thing is you want to open your rose water and you want to pour about, I would say, probably 1 tablespoon. And I'm not measuring, but you get the idea. The next thing is you want to get your favorite powder blush and you're just going to scrape some of that. And I also like the pink one, so I'm just going to scrape some of that also. And now with a clean brush, you are going to mix it. What I've noticed is if I didn't use the glycerin, the powder would not mix very well, but using the glycerin, it became a much easier thing. Now, some people want to cut steps, and you could do that. And so right now I'm just going to blend this very well, and there's a little bit of powder that still hasn't quite mixed in. Now, some people use rubbing alcohol. The problem with that is some of the smell goes away, but I think it still leaves a residue. So that's why I only use the products that I want to have on my face. So it's the rose water, the glycerin, and the blush powder. And I'm just mixing this up. And so once you have that mixed in, and I guess some of the clumps are gonna stay. But once you put it on the rose, you will see that it gets much better. So I try different methods of coloring the petals. And so so I'm just going to have a petal here. And so one of them is just with your brush, you're just going to brush them. And you're gonna let them dry. You could do it like that. Another method that I tried, and this is an Etude House sponge. I did not like it because it's not soft like the Beauty Blender or the Real Technique sponge. So you could theoretically dip it into the liquid, and then you grab a fresh petal, and then you sort of stamp it. But to be very honest with you, the fastest method is with a brush. Now, I know some people will just dunk them, and that works too. Just be aware that it takes a lot longer to dry. So once you have them ready, you lay them out on a towel, paper towel, and I'm gonna show you the ones that I have ready. So I'm just going to remove this out of the way and slide this down. Sorry. There we go. So you can see the little container, and it's empty right now. And I'm just going to move this. And these are some of the petals that I've already used, that I've already prepared. So I'm just going to very gently put each one in there. And I have them in different colors. Some are darker, some are lighter. I figured I would just have a mix of different colors. And so you see, you really don't need that many. If you have, like, you can go to Michael's, and then they have white rose petals also. You can always buy them on eBay. I bought them for $2. I thought they were a great deal. And so just a few more. And the last one. There we go. And so I'm going to get another brush. This one is just a stippling brush. And I'm just going to, and it's good to have a deep bowl, so then when it goes around, you can actually see, and look, it picked up quite a bit of blush, and I'm just going to do it on my arm. So I don't know if you can see, it's very subtle, but it's there. Actually, let me try again. Let me do it this way. I'm gonna do it on the, just gonna get some more, and I'm gonna do it on this white part of the, and if you can see, you go very light over here, very light. Now, some people, instead of going through all the trouble of painting them, they get the pink ones already made. And then what they do is they just grab some blush and just scrape it on top of the petals. So that's another possibility. And then you just mix it, and that way you actually get a lot of product. So let's see if you can, this way you can, yeah, you can really see it now. Can you see it? Yeah. Let's try here. Yeah. It's very light. It's not, and this is a pink one, so it's that kind of color. But you know, this type of project, this is a fun project if you want to do it. You know, try to use some of the things that you have in your house. Don't spend a lot of money. It's pretty. It smells nice, but again, it's not. I don't think it's worth buying the $150. But then again, if you have the money, if you really want to do it, go for it. You know, enjoy it. So that's it. That's my tutorial. Now, I can tell you about other things that I've tried and didn't work as well, but maybe we'll leave that for another video. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.